Okay, so what this one is, it's sales tax, and you guys have probably experienced this before, right? When you go physically buy something in a store, city and governments charge tax. So like if you're in Phoenix, you have state of Arizona, you have city of Phoenix. So locality, state, there is no federal income tax. So that's pretty much what our example is. Santana, can you read example number 1?
The whiteboard or in here?
The one that's on there. Just this part right here. And forget the name because they always use goofy names.
Harley Watson bought a cell phone for $199.95, and the phone case for $19.95. Was the total sales tax of Harley lives in Austin, Texas, where the state tax is 6.25%.
Okay.
The combined local state tax in the county is 2.00%.
Okay. So this is pretty much like the way Phoenix is. So there's the state of Arizona income tax. There's a Maricopa County tax if you're in Maricopa County or if you're in Pinal or whatever. And then there's a city tax. So you have to add all those together to get the percentages. Well, they had 2 items. Okay. Well, clearly we have to come to a total. We have to add those together, right? So we take the $19.95, or excuse me, the $199.95 and the $19.95, and we add it together to get our grand total. What it's going to cost us is $219.90. Now we have to deal with this percentage, okay? So let me go to this for a second. How many dots do we have in that symbol right there? How many little dots are right there?
Last 2.
2. That's the way you remember how to deal with the percentage, okay? You can't just put this in the calculator because there's not a percentage key on the calculator. So what you want to do is you want to write this out and you want to move the decimal twice, okay? Always goes to the left. This is how you enter this into the calculator. This is 6.25%. So whatever's after this doesn't matter. Wherever this decimal place starts, we move it twice. Is that clear?
Right.
Okay, so in our example, this was our local, or our state and our local. So we're going to add these together. So this is just 6 plus 2, so it's 8, and then the 2, 5 we don't do anything with, right? We're just adding these together. So when you go to add these, remember in grade school how you lined everything up? It's the same thing. So it's 6.25, and then this one's 2%, so this is 2.00. So that's how we add it up. So we have that symbol, right? So we're going to move this decimal place twice. So this is the amount of how we multiply it, how we put it in the calculator. So then we take this amount, the $219.90, and we multiply it by 0.0825. Go ahead and try it on your calculators.
Did you need me to come in?
I'm sorry?
Did you need me?
Yeah, he wants me to go teach that other class.
Okay.
So I'm going to get through this lecture, get her going, and then go from there.
Yeah, no, we're still sitting away.
Okay, so go ahead and put this in your calculator. $219.90 times 0.0825. And tell me what the answer is that you get.
1814.
Okay, now there's a bunch after it, right?
Yeah.
The way rounding works is this. And Santana, what's that actual number? It's 18.14, and then what's the rest of it? 175 or something?
175.
175? Okay, let me explain how this works. We're focused on this number, right? Because how many places does money have? 2, right? 10 cents, 50 cents, 63 cents. It's always 2 spots, right? So rounding, we focus on this digit right here. If this one right here is 5 or greater, we change the next number, okay? But because this is below 5, we ignore it. It just doesn't matter, okay? We just get rid of it. So the amount in this case is $18.14. Now, if this was 14,575, then that 5 would turn that 4 to a 5. Are we clear?
Mm-hmm.
So that's how we round, right? Now, when you write your answers, remember, you're always dealing with money. So would this be a correct answer?
No.
No. What's missing?
The 1 space?
The 0, yeah. The 50 cents is, we don't say it, oh, your change or the amount that you owe me is 13.5. You don't say that. You say $13.50. So dollar symbol, because you're dealing with money, and it's always 2 places. Okay, so pull your whiteboards out for a second, and we're going to work this problem together. So luckily, we already got a total here, right? So we're just coming to the totals of the sales tax, all right? So what I would do the same thing that we did on here, stack them on top of each other and tell me what the total is. So I'd write this one, stack it underneath this one, stack it underneath this one, and tell me what the total is.
We adding it?
Yep, you're adding it together at first.
650?
That's correct. That's correct. Now, because this is percentage, we're not concerned with anything. If there's zeros out here, we're not concerned about it. Now, but if there was a 0, 1, we would be concerned. But if it's just 0, we can drop off the last 0. It won't matter. Okay, so now we're going to put this in a calculator. And remember, we're going to move the decimal place twice. So we're going to take $613.23 and we're going to time it by 0.065. Go ahead and calculate that and tell me what it is. And give me the total, what the total answer that it comes up with.
40.05495.
0.5.
Yeah, 495.
Okay, so what happens in this case? It's a 4, right? So we just get rid of this. So our tax amount is $40.05. Now, for us to come to our total, we just have to add these together. So we're going to take the $616.23 and we're going to add it to the $40.05. So our total is $656.28. Okay, because this is the first lesson, it's pretty straightforward. You wrote, normally you have 2 examples, but you only have 1 example in this case. You're going to write out all your notes, you're going to write out the vocabulary, okay? If you notice, your whiteboard example is just like your table that's on the second page, okay? This is the same thing. You're going to be adding up these totals, getting to what the total is, and then multiplying it to get you what your sales tax is. Be careful in your questions. If it's asking you total selling price, it's also asking tax included. Some questions are just asking for the tax. So make sure you answer what it's actually asking, okay? Okay, from there, you want to get this done, and then we're a day ahead, so you guys want to focus at least getting 1 through 10 today, okay? Okay, good.
Hi, Mr.
Hi, how are you?
Good evening.
Good. Are you in,
With you.
in this